Hey there everybody, welcome to my top 10 Digimon list. Today we're going to be talking about my personal favorite top 10 rookie Digimon. Now this list is only pertaining to rookie types, not armors, not champions, not ultimates, megas, jogers, burst mode, side megas. No, this is just rookies. So now, this is my personal list and this is the list that I compiled of my own. If the Digimon that you like is not on this list, please don't hate me for it. This is just my selection. So, I got 30 seconds for each Digimon to talk about before moving on to the next one. So, let's begin with the first one. Number 10 is Toy Agumon. Toy Agumon was actually the first Digimon I actually got to making a video here on Digimon Masters Online. Toy Agumon reminds me a lot of, say, Legos, which reminds me of my childhood, which is why he's always going to be on my list. Especially with his little flame. In games, he digivolves into Leomon, but now he's actually got a different Digivolution line, and it changes every game, so it's really hard to tell. Up next is the Chibi Burgermon. Mainly debuted back in Season 4, mainly. I liked it because of the little sesame seed bun hat, and it always makes me feel hungry looking at him every single time. I don't know which one is worse though, the cute dub or the kawaii Japanese version. So we'll be moving on to the next one here. This one is number 9. Number 8 is Neimon, the lovable, adorable, stretchy underwear coon of a Digimon who has maybe 2 brain cells, but is still funny nonetheless. The best part about all of it is debuted not only in Season 4, but in Rumble Arena 2. And was definitely quite a stinky fighter, as they say. This one was number 8 in my heart. So, up next here is Kalumon for number 7. Kalumon has actually been a pet mascot ever since Season 3 as the... what was it? I don't remember right off the top of my head. But it was Shiny Digivolution. It was supposed to be an archive for Digivolution. It never really has a Digivolution beyond its own form. Except for that one altered form, but I'm not really going to count it. Up next, number 6, Lucimon. Yes, number 6, Lucimon. I wonder why. Lucimon here is actually quite one of my favorites in his rookie form. Given his Mega Fall Down mode, but that's a different story. Especially since Lucimon was one of the more two-faced, but I always thought with him, he always reminds me of Tales of Symphonia, so he'll always have a spot in my heart as a Tales fan. So, we'll be moving on to the next one here in about a few. Number 5 was a Sister Blanc, which actually reminds me a lot of Hyperdimension Neptunia because it has another sister, which is a dark black version called Sister Monyor, who was one of the one of the overseers of one of the other Digimon from the Digimon Tri and the Digimon Adventure series. The PSP game, I mean. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I was too busy trying to focus on all that. But next one up here, number 4, is the Black Gyuomon. Yes, this one is specific because it has my favorite colors. It has black, it's got white, silver, and red. I like the other versions, Black Agumon, Gabumon, but I just couldn't pick between the two, so this one here was my favorite of the 3 to select. So then we'll be moving on to the next one, especially where he goes into his chaos form. Up next is number 3 is Patamon. Patamon always has a place in my heart, especially since his days in Digimon Adventure where he digivolves into Angemon and sacrifices himself, but also the fact that also I used to have a little plush little stuffed pillow with him. I used to sleep with him as a child. That was the best pillow I have ever owned. So very fluffy, so many memories. Number 2, Renamon. I'm actually a very big fan and a very big lover of the yin yang as well as foxes. So Renamon was definitely one of my keener picks, especially with its English dub in Digimon Tamers, which really set me but also with the differences with the Japanese dub, especially with all of its lines. Expect to see that line come in a lot of my vids. And lastly, number one actually is a surprise for you all. It's actually Venmon, who only appeared in Digimon World 3, or 2003. Because he was basically, what you call a bat out of hell. Because mainly, you didn't really know what he actually was. Because mainly, he was basically, oh. It's like, the hell is this? Oh my god, it must be powerful. One shots. Oh, okay, that happened. So anyway, that was my top 10 rookie Digimon. So then, hopefully be able to see you for the next upcoming of vids for my top 10s. So, if the Digimon that you like wasn't on here, don't fret. Maybe it'll be coming up next in my Champions vid. Anyhow, that's enough out of me for my rookies. It's time for me to start working on my champions. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next video.